In real-world applications, using filter, map, and reduce functions together is a common practice. Let's take a social media example and apply these methods to see how we can extract the required data. Let's create an array which contains data of the user feed. We can create multiple objects in the array. In the first object, let's keep post ID, the author who created the post, the number of likes, and comments that the post received. Let's also add a timestamp which tells the time when the post was created. Let's say the post was created on January 10, 2023 at 12 p.m. Let me fast forward to add a few more posts to save your time. Here, you can see that we have posts from user A and user B. And all the posts are created on October 20, 2023 after 12 p.m. but at different times. As our first step, let's filter the user feed and get the posts created by user A after 12 p.m. of October 20, 2023. We have learned in our previous video that we pass a function as parameter to filter method and it calls this function for each element of the array. So, we will receive each post one by one in this function callback. We will return true in case the author of the post is user A. And timestamp of the post is greater than 12 p.m. of October 20, 2023. Filter will return the array elements for which both of these conditions will be true. Let's store the filtered elements in user A posts. Let's output the elements of the array on the console. When we run the code, we can see that we got 3 posts of user A as per the criteria. If we put equal sign when comparing the timestamps, we will also get the first post of user A. Let's now precise the syntax by removing the return keyword and the brackets as we have a single statement inside the function body. Now, we will chain the map method along with the filter method. We would like to get the array of user A's posts without the author and timestamp fields. In real world, this might be required to show only the selected fields on the user interface. As we learned in our previous video on map method, we will pass a function to the map method as parameter. This function will be called by map method for each element of the array. Here, as we are chaining map with filter, map will operate on the array returned by the filter method instead of the user feed. Filter will operate of user feed and return the array which will satisfy the conditions that we wrote earlier. Map will then operate on the array returned by the filter method. You can see the brackets around the curly braces. This is required syntax when a function has to return an object. Let's now create an object with post ID, likes, and comments only. We will create a JSON object and supply data to the fields from the post parameter. Let's now run the code and see the output produced by the chain of filter and map methods. The filter method filtered the array of 6 objects and returned an array with 4 objects that meet the criteria. The map method has then created an array with only the required fields. Now, we can apply reduce method to the user A posts array to get the total number of likes. As we learned in our previous video on reduce, we pass a method to the reduce as parameter. We call it our special function. This special function has 2 parameters. First is the reduce value which changes as the reduce method traverses the elements of the array. The second parameter is the element of the array passed one by one. Here, we will get the array element in the second parameter called post. We will add the likes from the post object to the total likes and return it. Initially, total likes is 0 as we pass the default value 0 as second parameter to reduce. Let's remove return and curly brackets to make code cleaner. The reduce will iterate over the user A posts array, adding likes from each of the post object to the total likes. Eventually, it will return the final total likes which we can store and display on the console to verify our code. When we run the code, we can see the total number of likes is 50 for user A, which is the correct number. Hope you liked the content. Please like, subscribe and hit the bell icon to support our channel. Thanks for being part of our journey.